Hello and welcome to Starfield Weapon Showcase, a series where I break down unique weapons, where to find them, why you should use them, and do a little demo. In this episode, we're going to be going over Boom Boom, a rare shotgun that can be bought on Neon for roughly 10 to 15k credits. This is a semi-automatic, fast-firing shotgun that can occasionally fire explosive rounds that deal big area damage and typically stagger enemies. The explosive damage also can penetrate armor in some cases. From what I've observed, it boosts this thing's damage against heavily armored foes, and it's generally a very effective weapon to use. So why should you get this thing? Well, shotguns in this game are pretty good on the hardest setting, and this shotgun deals really good damage, has a very fast fire rate, and can randomly shoot explosive rounds that deal even more damage. And the explosive rounds will self-damage, so you usually want to shoot at foes that are a little bit far away, like around this distance. This is typically safe to shoot them. And you also want to go for headshots, of course. And as fast as you can fire is how fast you can shoot. So if you want to fire super fast, you can do that. I usually time my shots, because usually if you just headshot, it staggers. Like that. So you usually don't need to spam. You should really time your shots with this and also keep your distance so that way you don't self-damage. I have killed myself a few times using this thing when it just randomly explodes, because I'm used to running stuff like this where you just like go for the shots, you know, and it doesn't matter the range, so you can point blank headshot dudes. So you do have to manage your distance a little bit with this weapon, but it's definitely a cheap to use weapon that does really high damage. That's fantastic for very hard mode. So let's go over where to get it. So in order to get to Neon, you have to go to Voli, which you can get to by traveling to Olympus from Alpha Centauri. So it's pretty close to Alpha Centauri. You have to travel to Olympus first as a stepping off point, and then you can travel to Voli. And then once you go to Voli, you need to go to Voli Alpha, and then go to Neon. Now, Neon's used in a lot of main quests, so if you haven't found this already, you eventually will need to go here. You'll end up here, and what you do is you sprint down here, and there will be an elevator at the end of this. And when you take that elevator, I'll just show it just so you can see from start to finish. When you take the elevator, there's a small shop run by a cool guy that sells you one of the best shotguns. Or potentially one of the best shotguns, at least for the early and middle game, it seems. I haven't gotten to endgame yet because the game just came out like a few days ago, so. All right, so as you exit here, it's right over here. It is in Neon Tactical. This guy sells it.
Looking to blow a hole
Frank.
If you're here to buy.
All right, so he's kind of like a dick to you, so. All right,
That's more like
let's get through this, talk to him. Come on, Frank. Let me see what you have for sale. Weapons, Boom Boom. Now, depending on your persuasion or your like barter skill, basically, that's a Morrowind throwback for you. Depending on your barter skill, this could be cheaper, but it's pretty expensive. Now, I can afford it right now, and it is worth it. Very fast fire rate. It is worth a lot. It has good accuracy. It uses caseless shell, which is very common and relatively cheap, so pretty worth it. I'm gonna run it on this character. I can show you my other shotguns briefly. I'm running 2 shotgun builds just to cover shotgun builds for content on YouTube. So we have Boom Boom. Currently, this character uses Rapid Shot. I can go over where to get this one. This one's pretty good too. It's higher damage than Boom Boom. It doesn't have the explosive, like random thing. I think the range is similar. Yeah, the range is exactly the same. But this is a decent one as well. It's a little bit more expensive too, but this one's good. I think I got this on the Hope Station. I could be wrong though. I'll look into it. I'll make a video on this one too. This one's pretty decent though. So, but yeah, I usually use this. For shotgun builds, I run multiple shotguns. But yeah, definitely run Boom Boom if you want to make a shotgun character. All you need is like 20k, head to Neon, buy this thing. It's insane. It will trivialize the game. It's actually so good I might stop using it. Like legitimately, it's making combats like super easy with the combination of its high damage output and the random explosions just like staggering enemies, seemingly like 10 to 15% of the time. It's pretty cracked. All right, so that's it for my first weapon review. I could do Rapid Shot next. Most of the things that are named have set locations. So in this case, Boom Boom was always at the store in Neon. Rapid Shot is always at a different store. But yeah, thanks for checking this out. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one.